Hello, welcome. Today's video we're going to be trying for the first time the new Sisley-Paris cushion foundation. It is reformulated and I am very excited, and it will be a full day wear test, so I am very anxious to start. Now, I said it's reformulated, but I don't have the original to compare it to, but I still think it's gonna be fine. I do have other Sisley-Paris foundations that I love. Let's start. I already have my face prepped up. I have my skincare and my sunscreen, and this is what the cushion foundation looks like in case you haven't seen it. We'll be trying other new makeup as well, but let's start with this one. I already opened it in my haul video, but I haven't tested it on my skin. This is what it looks like. It does come with a little applicator. I don't know, I'm gonna start with this one, and then if I see that I'm not liking it, then I'll use my BK Beauty 101 foundation brush, but I think I should start with the applicator that it comes with. It doesn't it does have like a very fresh scent, which I like. I'm gonna press it in and start applying. I'm gonna do half on my face first, and then I'll do the other half after to compare side by side. One of the reasons why I love Sisley-Paris is one of the reasons I also love Chantecaille, because their products have so many skincare benefits that you get a 2-in-1. So it's not only a good makeup, but it's also good for your skin. So I only pressed it like twice, and a lot of product came out, which is good. I'm gonna be buffering it out and spreading it around my skin. Oh, I didn't mention the tone, or the shade is 00C Swan, which it's a cool undertone, and I'm not cool undertone, neutral undertone, but their shade range is not great. It's actually pretty bad. They only have like 6 or 7, and hopefully that would change in the future, but that's what they have for now. So I don't know if this is a good match, but we'll see. I'm gonna switch to the brush, because I think with this it might take a little bit longer than what I would like. So I'm gonna pick up my BK Beauty 101 foundation brush, and I'm going to start spreading it. I think I'll finish faster like this. Alright, so there it is in half my face. Obviously this is the one with product, and this one's the one without. You definitely see a difference in coverage. It's not full coverage or medium coverage, it's light coverage, just the way I love it. You can still see my skin, but it did cover nicely any like little red spots I have. You still might see a few of them, but that glow is what's calling my attention, and the shade it's pretty good, and it feels very light, very refreshing. Like I have nothing on, so I like that. It feels really nice. Okay, I'm going to do the other half, and I'm also going to apply concealer. I don't have a new concealer, and I'll be using today the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate, which I love. So I'm going to do the other half off camera, and my and the concealer, and I'm going to come back to apply a new powder I have. So I'll be right back. So now I'm going to apply a new powder for me. It's also from Sisley-Paris. This is the Phyto-Blanc or loose face powder with hibiscus flower extract in the shade 3 Rose Orient. Let me open it up to show you guys. This one also brings a poof applicator, which is really soft, but I'll use a brush today. I like to use brushes. Maybe I'll use this applicator from the under eye, and then I'll use my brush for the rest of the face. And this is what it looks like inside. It does have little holes. It's not like a twist, so it looks like maybe I'll have to, let me see how it works. Is it by pressing it? Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to flip it, but that's gonna dirty the mirror, so I don't know if that's the way to do it. Yeah, it dirties the mirror, so I don't know if that's the way to do it. Anyways, I'll try it like this. I'll use a little applicator and pick up some product and apply here under the eye area to set it a little bit. Then I'm going to use the brush for the rest of the face. I'm using the BK Beauty 102 brush. It has a really nice fragrance, but it's not like rose. Although it's called Oriental Rose or Rose Orient, it doesn't smell like roses. Just very fresh. Okay, there you go. It feels really nice. It's a little bit dirty though, unless I'm using it wrong. If you know another way to use the product, let me know in the comments below, because I don't see any other way. It's not like a twist cap or nothing like that. So if there's another way, please let me know. But the product itself, it is really, really pretty. Like, it brought down a little bit of the luminosity of the radiance, but not completely, and it did blur my pore area. But that could have been also the cushion foundation. I think they both work very well together. Very, very happy. And I didn't talk about it, but this concealer is one of my favorites. It's not my ultimate favorite. My ultimate favorite concealer is the one from Dior, the Forever Glow Correct, but this was my favorite concealer from 2021. I really do love it. So now we're gonna go move in with face products. I'm going to be using first a bronzer that is not new. It's the Gucci bronzer. But today I want to be using for the first time the Goss, the Weightless Veil Blush Palette. I got both of them. The one in Desert Blossom and Sweet Wildflower. We're going to be going out today, and I was thinking of doing one palette on each side. I think it wouldn't be a big of a difference because the shades are really similar. So let me see if that works. I don't mind that they're not exactly the same on both sides. First, let's use a bronzer. This is not new, but it's one of my favorite bronzers, and I'm just gonna apply it real quick with my Sonia G Niji Pro. I love this brush. And just gonna pick up a little bit. It is pretty pigmented, so I'm not gonna do a lot. I'm gonna go slowly in the perimeter of my face and here on my cheeks. Just a little bit of bronzing. How does that look? It's a little bit pronounced, but I think it's pretty good, and it's symmetric, which is important. So I added some color to my face. Now we're gonna add some flush to my cheeks and some highlighting to my high points of my face. So let me show you. This is Desert Blossom. I'm gonna be swatching now in the back of my hand to show you. And we also have, what's it called, Nectar? Sweet Wildflower. Where did I get nectar from? Sweet Wildflower. So they are very similar. One is more pink, and the other one's a little bit more like peachy. And I wasn't sure which one to try, so I got both. And I do love Wayne Goss's products. So let me do some swatching. Well, this highlighter is intense in a good way. I'm gonna put like the both blushes side by side and the both highlighters side by side. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to use both on different sides of the face because they're not as similar as I thought they were gonna be. And this peachy one and this one is from the Sweet Wildflower, and then this pink one and this one right here is from the Desert Blossom. So they're not as similar as I thought. But today I think I'm gonna use the Wildflower one. I think I'm gonna use this one, and then in another video I could use the other one. So I'm gonna start with the blush, and I'm gonna use the Sonia G Face Jumbo Base. I know this brush is mainly for foundations, but I've been loving it for blush, and that's exactly what I'm gonna use it for now. I'm gonna go slowly because it is my first time using this palette in particular. Oh, I didn't mention, I always forget. This shade, they have names. This is Dusty Rose and Honeysuckle. Dusty Rose and Honeysuckle. And they're both palettes are the same 9 months shelf life, and they're made in Canada. 19 grams, 0.67 ounce. And the other ones, the names are Nectar and Petal. So I'm gonna apply right here in the cheeks. It's very easy to go overboard because they're really pigmented. I'm gonna have to go back with a brush, my foundation brush, and just bring it down a notch. I think it's so pretty. And I only picked up a little bit, and it did pretty nice. I'm gonna put some here in the bridge of my nose, and here my forehead. All around, really, just to give me some color, some flush. Like if I was out in the sun for a little bit too long, for 5 minutes. I think it's so pretty. And now for the highlighter, I'm going to pick up one of his brushes. I'm gonna pick up from the artist collection, the smallest of the three, and pick up some of that product and apply it on the high points of my face, like right here. Ooh. Look at that shimmer, girl. Some here on the bridge of my nose here too. And then some points here on my forehead. The highlighter is beautiful. Now I'm gonna do eyes off camera. I am not gonna be trying a new eyeshadows, but I will be using the Chantecaille Chrome Luxe Ideal in Tibet, and I'm gonna be applying the SisleyParis So Stretch mascara. So I'll put that off camera and I'll be right back to try on the lipsticks. Okay, so I'm back. I applied the darker color on the outside and the more lighter shimmer in the inside. And for the waterline, since I don't like to apply shimmer in the waterline, I picked up the Chantecaille Giraffe Quartet, and I got this shade and put it in the waterline and some of that white pearly in the tear duct area, just to give it an extra. So now we're gonna go into the lipsticks. I got two new shades from Sisley-Paris, their new Phyto, what are they called? Phyto-Rouge Shine in the shade Sheer Nude and Sweet Chili. I used Sweet Chili last night and it's really pretty. But let's see, for today I think I'm gonna wear the nude color. I am gonna swatch both of them, don't worry, but I'm gonna leave the nude one for the end because that's the one I'm gonna be wearing today. So let's start with Sweet Chili. I'll swatch it in the back of my hand. Very pretty. So here is Sweet Chili. It is such a pretty color and I love it. I love both equally. Like, this one's really pretty, but it's not the look I'm going for today, but it is a beautiful shade. I love oranges and red. I go from both extremes, like the bright oranges and reds to the nudes. Like, there's no in between. It's beautiful color, and it feels really nice, very light, and it's doing something good for my lips, for my dry skin and lips. Like, that's why I love Sisley. Beautiful. I'm gonna take it off now and I'm gonna swatch on the back of my hand and on my lips the other shade, the Sheer Nude. Sheer Nude, like the name implies, is really nude, really light, really beautiful, like a brown pinkish nude, and it's not very noticeable on the hand. And let's see now on the lips. It's perfect. It's a color that I'm looking for today. Beautiful nude, because I want my eyes to stand out. This is the way I see it, that when I have like a bolder eye makeup, I like to go really soft on the lips so it wouldn't be like too much. And then if I have really like light eye makeup, then I wear bold lipsticks. That's the way I like to do it in general most of the time. I love this look, like the eyeshadow, like the eyes stand out, and then the lips are like a soft brown nude with a little bit of pink. I love it. It's not like a balm or a lip gloss, but it's not a lipstick either, so it's like the perfect combination. And I feel usually with lip glosses, what happens is that the gloss starts getting runny around my lip area. But I used it last night, the Sweet Chili one. I used it last night and it didn't run off, so I like the way it just stays on my lips. So this is my look for today. Really happy with the outcome. I'm gonna start with talking about the cushion foundation. I think it is lovely. It gives me a beautiful glow, perfect coverage. It doesn't accentuate my pores. What a difference from the Hermes balm. I still have that. I'm still traumatized with that. If you haven't seen that video, I'm going to put the link at the end so you guys could check that out. How I think it was like a total disaster for me. What a difference. Like, this cushion foundation like doesn't accentuate my pores. It leaves me a beautiful glow, beautiful, just feeling very light, like I have no makeup on. And that goes as well for the lipsticks. And the WayneGoss blush and highlighter are just gorgeous. What else is new? Because the rest isn't new. Like the eyeshadows, I love. They're one of my favorites. The mascara, I also love. The concealer is one of my favorite concealers. Like, everything I tried, and the bronzer, everything I tried, I love. Here is my look. I will be wearing it all day today. I will be out and about today. It is sunny and warm here in South Florida, as it usually is, so I really will be able to test it under this weather. I read online, or not online, on the box, that it's rub proof and sweat proof. I don't know if I'll be wearing my mask all the time, because in Florida is not a mandate. In some places they might require it, but I don't know if I'll be using it a lot. But I'll let you guys know. I don't know if I'll be able to check back in. Probably not, because I don't know what time I'll be coming back. But I'll definitely leave a pinned comment to let you guys know if it really stood the test of time, if it didn't rub off in my mask, and if it was sweat proof, because that one I think is most important here in the South Florida weather. So let me know in your comments down below what you thought of this makeup, of this look. If you tried any of these products, please let me know in the comments down below. I will leave links of everything that I mentioned today and used today. I will leave them down below in the description box. Thank you guys for coming over. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.